so glad. Hi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, small people. Welcome to the Small People Show with me, Aunty Vashti, where little voices make big sounds, and we laugh, we learn, and we love. Today's Wednesday, and I feel like the week will fly. I mean, I don't feel so. Like it's just going so fast, so quickly. This is the fast week. I remember last year I was saying that some week it's fast and then another week it's slow, but this week, certainly the fast week. It's Wednesday and it's discussion Wednesday, and today I have with me Shamar Scott. Guess what? Shamar, he is the head boy of our Spark or partnering school for this month, Old Harbor Primary and Infant School. He is 11 years old and he loves to play football. By the way, we're live on YouTube and on Facebook at Love 101 FM Jamaica. So head on over there and you'll see us. Good afternoon, Shamar.
Good afternoon.
Awesome. How are you today?
I'm good.
You're
How
good.
Are you?
I'm good too, I'm not so bad. How is your day going?
Good so far.
You sure? What have you been up to?
Work.
Sound like a lot of work. You did a lot of work today?
No.
No, not a lot of work? Okay, what did you do today?
Maths, I think. Yeah, maths.
Okay.
Language arts.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, math. Do you have like a favorite subject?
No.
Oh, no, Aunty Vashti. No, Aunty Vashti. You don't have a favorite subject.
No.
Okay. You say no, Aunty Vashti, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes or no, Aunty Vashti, when you're speaking with me already?
Okay.
Okay,
No.
great. Right. So, what is it like being a head boy? What is it like?
It's good.
It's good. What's the role? What's your role as a head boy?
To lead.
To lead, certainly. So, like, what do you do?
Encourage others to,
Oh, you encourage.
to do their schoolwork and do curriculum activities.
Okay, great. And you enjoy that position?
A little bit.
A little bit? Why?
Children is making a lot of noise.
Yeah, that's what it's like. But I mean, you have to just learn to work with them, and they have to work with you too. It will not always be perfect. There will be some challenges. You say, so like there are a lot of challenges. Tell me one challenge you faced so far. Disrespect. So can I ask you about that situation? What was it like?
I told one to be quiet and they're like, no, shut up.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm like, okay.
Wait, you just said okay?
I'm saying okay, and then just turn on and just continue to do what I'm doing.
Did you didn't say, I mean, it's not like you're going to disrespect them, but did you say excuse me? No, you just let it go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sometimes, things like that. I'm not saying that you should disrespect any of your peers, but you are the head boy. You have a role, you have a position, and that's disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
So you tell them that, hey, don't do that. And you can report that too, right? You let them know you stand on your foot and say, listen to me, don't do that. You're out of order. I don't appreciate that. Don't do that. Okay? Respectfully, because we're not going to disrespect anybody. Right? Yes. So I know that comes up, but you have to stand firm. Okay? When they see like, you just say, okay, and walk off, they're going to say, oh, he's a walkover. I can just say anything and move on. No. No. Okay? Okay. Yes. Great. And give me like a good time. So that's a challenge. Give me like a successful time. While being the head boy of the institution. Thinking about it.
don't
You,
really know.
you don't really know? Okay. Well, I wish you all the best,
Thank
Shamar.
you.
Okay,
You
and
too.
you have a great head girl working with. I met her on Monday.
Yes.
Yes. So you guys are a team.
Yeah.
And I wish you guys all the best for this academic year.
Thank you, and same
You
to
are
you.
welcome. All right, so it's Wednesday, and normally on Wednesday, Shamar, it's discussion Wednesday, and our topic for today is self-awareness, recognizing personal emotional triggers and patterns. What do you think about this topic?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you know what triggers you? No,
Excitement?
excitement. Okay. Do you get angry?
No.
No,
Sometimes.
sometimes. Okay. So what triggers that anger?
Um, my sister.
Your sister. Okay. Good afternoon, mommy. You're hearing this? Good afternoon to you. All right. And what do you do what do you do when she triggers you?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing at all.
Okay. Do you tell mommy?
Lots of time.
A lot of time, and mommy deal with it. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay, okay. Well, let's get into it. So today it's self-awareness, recognizing personal emotional triggers and patterns. Now, self-awareness is the ability to recognize and understand one's thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and motivations. At its core, it involves paying attention to what is happening internally and how those inner experiences influence outward actions.
A key aspect of self awareness is recognizing personal emotion triggers like specific situation, words, or behavior that provoke strong emotional reactions and identifying patterns in how we respond over time. Developing this awareness is essential for emotional intelligence, healthy relationships, and personal growth.
Okay. So since you're the head boy and you have to experience or you're around children, your peers on a daily basis.
Uh-huh.
Do you has anybody ever triggered you, like any of your peers? They made you angry or really
Mm,
upset?
I mean, they made me upset, but not
Okay.
really.
So what did they do? Because something happened.
Most of them would just annoy me.
They just annoy you, like how? Like what?
I'm doing my work. As soon as the teacher steps out of the class, they jump out of their seat and come to me and start bothering me.
Just bothering you just like that? Why? For what? What? What's the reason for bothering you?
No reason at all.
They love you.
I don't know.
No, because they just get up and just say, okay, today I'm gonna bother Shamar. The teacher is out of the class. Let's bother Shamar. That's just it.
Basically it.
So you get to know you don't like this. No, you don't like it. Do you tell your teacher about it?
No,
No, you've never told her?
no.
No, yeah, okay, okay. Well, so when they bother you, what do you do?
Tell them just to go back to their seat.
Okay, and you remain calm and okay.
Yeah.
Okay, understood. Okay. Well, emotional triggers are often rooted in past experiences, beliefs, or unmet needs, and they can be activated by seemingly small events such as criticism, rejection, feeling ignored, or losing control. When a trigger is activated, the emotional response may feel immediate and overwhelming. Sometimes disproportionate to the situation at hand.
Recognizing these triggers help individuals understand that the intensity of their reaction may be connected to something deeper than the present moment, allowing space for reflection rather than impulse reaction.
Right. So, we have to try to recognize some of us may have or even some small people listening now, they may have anger issues or they react so quickly, and something triggers them so quickly. You have to. Today we're telling you that you need to find out, try to understand what's triggering you. That's why I asked you those questions. If anything triggers you, because you need to find out what exactly is triggering you, right, and how you can deal with it. You're saying something?
No.
No, okay. So you can, find out what's triggering you and try to reflect on how you can fix that. Right now, identifying emotional patterns involves noticing repeated responses to similar situations. For example, a person may consistently become defensive when receiving feedback. Do you get defensive when your teacher is giving you a feedback? Probably your teacher is saying, Shamar, you should not do this when you're writing, or any other subject. How do you respond when your teacher is, giving you corrections?
I said, okay, miss.
You say, okay, miss. Okay, that's great. So you don't react negatively. Very well. So as we said, a person may consistently become defensive when receiving feedback. Shamar, that's not him. Withdraw when feeling overwhelmed. How do you feel when you're overwhelmed? Probably it's a long day. You're so tired. Even the kids they're bothering you, and you get overwhelmed. How do you deal with that? Like, do you withdraw? Like, what do you do? Nothing.
I just,
As you say, you just tell them, say, stop bothering me.
or I just say, I just leave it completely.
Or you just leave it. Oh, okay. Well, or seek approval when uncertain. So those are some example. Um, Identifying emotional patterns, as we said, involves noticing repeated responses to similar situations, and we provided some examples. Now you can continue, Shamar.
These patterns often develop as coping mechanisms learned over time. While they may have once served a protective purpose, they allow individuals to see these patterns clearly and assess whether they still align with their values and goals.
Right. Now, developing self awareness requires intentional observation and reflection. You need to reflect, right? Do you have a journal?
Had a journal.
You had, and
In
what?
grade 5. In grade 5.
So you wrote in that journal, like, however, whatever emotions you had, you wrote in that journal?
No, but I had a diary.
Okay. So hold on, what's the difference?
Like the journal that I used in grade 5 was like doing work.
Okay.
Like writing about what you see yourself in 5 years.
Oh,
and so.
okay.
Well, my diary where I write my personal stuff.
Oh, and you reflect.
Yeah.
Oh, you still have it now?
I don't have it with me, but I
No, as in, like, do you write in it? No?
No.
What? So what, when you started it, at what age?
10, 9.
Okay. And you're now 11. And what, you did you write in it last year?
Yes.
Yes, you wrote in it. When was the last month?
Probably no, not September. August. I think.
August.
Yeah, August.
Oh. So you don't plan to get back into writing?
No.
What was stopping you? Why?
I don't know.
You don't know. You just. I mean, it helps. Okay, and even me, even though I'm an adult, I still write. I have a journal, or you can call it a diary or whatever. But I have a journal and I write in my journal. That helps. So whenever you're feeling down, probably you can get back to writing in it. And so practices such as journaling and mindfulness and self-check-ins help individuals pause and examine their emotional responses. You can you're asking questions like, what am I feeling right now? And it's good to actually know what you're feeling, and what triggered this reaction. think about it. You have to do some reflection, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And what story am I telling myself about the situation can reveal valuable insights. Over time, this reflect process strengthens the ability to recognize emotion responses as they arise, rather than after they have already influenced behavior.
Now, self awareness also involves understanding the connection between thoughts and emotions and actions. And thoughts shape emotional responses, which in turn influence behavior. So, for instance, interpreting a comment as a personal attack may trigger anger or defensiveness, or maybe when a teacher say no, this is how you should write this, you get so defensive. No, miss, this is how it must be. You have some students like that. Do you have
Yeah,
anybody like that in your class?
one.
What are they like? Like, give me an example.
So she's taller than me, I can say that.
Okay, so what happened? Is it that she's defensive to the teacher?
Yeah.
So give me an example.
So we were going through a past paper.
Okay.
Then Miss said the correct answer, and then the girl's like, "No, Miss, I this, no," and they just yeah,
So Miss was giving her the correct answer, but she
yes,
was adamant
yeah.
that no, Miss, this is the. So how did that go? Like, how did your teacher deal with that?
Miss had Miss had to speak patois, and then the girl just be quiet after that.
Okay. So Miss went into her mother language, her mother tongue. Okay, I understand. And that's how she humble herself and say, okay,
Yes,
Miss,
Miss.
I'll take the correction. Right. You have some people like that. Very, very defensive. They don't take constructive criticism and all. But so as you were saying, thoughts shape emotional responses, which in turn influence behavior. And we were saying that interpreting a comment as a personal attack may trigger anger or defensiveness and, leading to conflict.
Yeah. By becoming aware of the thought patterns behind emotional reactions, individuals can challenge unhelpful assumptions and choose more constructive responses. This awareness empowers individuals to respond thoughtfully rather than react automatically.
Right, definitely. And we have to also be careful of how we react to
Yeah.
others.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be careful how we react. There are times, not saying that you should react angrily or in a disrespectful way, but there are times that you have to put down your foot and say, hey. But then there are times you just say, you know what? I don't need to say anything. That doesn't make you weak, right? You just walk away. Now, in relationships, self awareness plays a critical role in improving communication and reducing conflict. When individuals recognize their triggers, they are better equipped to express their needs calmly and, of course, take responsibility for their emotions.
This reduces blame and defensiveness, fostering empathy and mutual understanding. Self aware individuals are also more open to feedback as they can distinguish between constructive input and emotional triggers tied to past experiences.
Right. And ultimately, self awareness. It's not about self judgment, but about self understanding and growth. Right. In order to grow, we need to do some reflection. Right. Because we can't go on, go on, go on, go on. And this is always a trigger. We have to stop, pause, and just look within ourselves, right? And see what triggers us and see how we can stop this or not go into a situation where we know this trigger will happen, right? Now, recognizing emotional triggers and patterns allows individuals to respond with compassion toward themselves and others.
With greater awareness comes the ability to regulate emotion, break unhelpful cycles, and make choices that align with one's value over time. Self awareness becomes a powerful tool for emotional
Resilience.
resilience,
Right.
personal development, and healthier and more intentional living.
Certainly. So that was all about self-awareness, recognizing personal emotional triggers and patterns. So based on what we
Mhm.
discussed today, what can you say to our small people about self-awareness?
What we can say is that self awareness.
Mm-hmm.
You should be careful about yourself and your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and if you do that, it's essential
Mm-hmm.
for emotional intelligence, healthy relationships, and personal growth. Right?
Okay.
And then, yeah.
Yeah. And do some self-reflection too, right?
Yeah.
Do some journaling, right? And look within yourself. Find out what triggers me. Why do I feel this way? How do I feel? Write about it. And you can even go to a trusted individual. If you
Mm-hmm.
can't figure it out on your own, right? You can go to
Mm-hmm.
a trusted adult or individual person, anybody who you
Yeah.
trust, right? Your
Uh-huh.
principal, your teacher,
Vice principal.
right, your mother, whoever,
Mm-hmm.
and talk to them about this and see how they can help you navigate
Mm-hmm.
this thing called self awareness.
Uh-huh.
Right? Very well. So that's all about self awareness. And I do hope that our small people learned something this afternoon. So whatever is bothering you, try to write it out or, you know, let's find out what's actually what's bothering us and what
Mm-hmm.
triggers that today, all right? And even for
Alright.
adults too, or probably listening, this
Mm-hmm.
can help you as well. But anyway, that is all about self awareness. Thank you so much, Shamar.
You're
But before we
welcome.
go, we have a word of the day actually. The word for today is schmooze. It's spelled SHCMOOZE. Schmooze. Now, to schmooze is to warmly chat with someone often in order to gain favor, business, or connections. Yeah, that's our word for today. You learned something new,
Uh-huh.
right? Schmooze. That's our word. And every day is a day. And today is National Hugging Day. That you're celebrating the day, as I said, it's National Hugging Day. Mommy just went on to hug. Very well. So National Hugging Day, and it happens on the 21st of January and is officially recognized by the United States Copyright Office, but it's not a public holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The purpose of the day is to help everyone show more emotion. The only way to celebrate the day is by offering a hug to anyone or everyone you want. So we have to be careful though, because yeah, we have to be careful. But if it's your family and your friends, sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, while National Hug Day and Free Hugs campaign share many similarities, there's not an association between the two. Now, how to observe this day can give someone a big hug, or if you need one, ask for a hug and and reap the benefits. You can also give a mental hug. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
let someone know you care by sending warm, cheerful words of encouragement to those in your circle. Boost their joy by letting them know how much they mean to you with a verbal hug until you can give them a real one. So that is for today. And the thought for today before we go is there are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, the other is as though everything is a miracle. And that's from Albert Einstein. Thank you so much, Shamar, for
You're
joining
welcome.
me this afternoon. Do you want to say hi to anybody before you go? Yes,
First
no,
of
maybe
all,
so. Okay.
like big up, like
Yeah, like a big up mommy, daddy, sister, brother, auntie, uncle,
mhm.
anybody.
First of all, I want to big up myself
Okay.
cause of myself being here, and I also want to big up my mother cause if she wasn't here, I wouldn't be here.
True, true, true.
And also to my father, if he wasn't here, I wouldn't be here.
True, 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 true.
I want to big up my school cause I don't know where I would be,
Mm,
and then I want to big up my sister Can't leave her out. And also, I want to big up Auntie Shine for being here with us. So big up
Yay! Oh,
yourself.
Auntie's here! Yay! All right, big up on yourself. Thank you so much, Samar.
Welcome.
Thank you, everyone, for staying with us today. Thank you to our Facebook and our YouTube friends. Thank you to my producer, Tina Palmer, and to my technical support in studio, Sarah and the Chirpy One. Tomorrow is Thursday, and it will be Jamaica Up Close. Catch us tomorrow for more fun. I gotta go. I gotta run. Bye, everyone.
Bye.